What is going on, guys? JD from New York here, and I'm bringing you WWE news and rumors a little bit early this week. You'll know why when you listen to my commentary that's set up for tomorrow night, but I'm bringing you, regardless, news and rumors a little bit early. What you're watching in the background, or what you're looking at in the background, is a still shot from an aerial camera that was taken today and sent to WrestleZone.com. I got this picture from WrestleZone.com. This is an aerial shot of the construction of the WrestleMania 29 set at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. That's what's going to be at ringside. Look at that ringside. That's beautiful. I know WWE has had a lackluster build for this pay-per-view, but you gotta give them credit. They know how to make a grand spectacle out of WrestleMania. That looks amazing. Statue of Liberty on top of the WrestleMania set that's hanging above the ring. It looks great, and I'm very excited for the event, even though I've been very outspoken about the WrestleMania build. But looking at that picture, you can't help but get excited. You got 88,000 people screaming at MetLife Stadium. You got the beautiful scenery. You got the whole aura of WrestleMania there. It's going to be great. But I just figured I'd bring that to you guys first, just in case you guys have not seen that yet. I don't know if you guys visit WrestleZone.com. I do like their columns. I love Justin LaBar's work on there. He's a great wrestling editor and column writer. And then you got Josh Eisenberg. They're part of CSR. I usually watch them every week, so that's where I get my influence from doing this. They're great guys, and if you guys don't know about them, they usually do their wrestling show every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday going into Monday, so check that out. But that's that, guys. Let's get right into the news. I got a ton of stuff I want to talk about. All WrestleMania stuff, guys. I got all the important stuff leading into WrestleMania, so let's get right into it. All right, guys. We're back with WWE News and Rumors. Let's get right into it. First off, I want to start off with Fandango. I got news on Fandango. Now, he's getting a spot on the WrestleMania 29 card because the character is Vince McMahon's new pet project. Vince is said to be a big fan of the gimmick and the arrogance that comes along with it. I gotta admit, I'm a fan of his cocky arrogance, so that's why I've kind of taken a liking to Fandango. Now, the idea at WrestleMania 29 is for Chris Jericho to make Fandango a stronger character. Vince is really behind the success of Fandango, and regarding Jericho's WWE status, the two sides are talking about what he will be doing with them in the future. He was originally scheduled to finish up at WrestleMania with the belief some in WWE think that Jericho and WWE will continue to have a part-time relationship. This is nothing new. When Vince takes a liking to something, you physically see it manifest on TV, whether it's Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown. Take a look at Ryback. 5 months on the main events on the main roster, and then he got catapulted right into the main event scene. And in consecutive main events with CM Punk, nonetheless, for the WWE Championship late last year. I expect Fandango to be successful at WrestleMania and go over Chris Jericho, and even with only 2 weeks of build for this program, they definitely have my interest. There's been a lot of talk about Mark Henry leaving the WWE after WrestleMania 29. Now, word is that the WWE and Henry are on the same page. Officials are happy with Henry's work since returning, and he will most likely be staying with the company. Mark Henry staying with the company is a good thing. He's a great worker, and I love his heel character as he plays that dominating heel very well. You don't have many guys like that on the roster. As far as the rest of the year goes for Mark Henry, he should remain in the main event scene on SmackDown with a probable world title reign this year. Ryback vs. Mark Henry at WrestleMania 29 is being designed to give Ryback that big WrestleMania moment, just so that you guys don't know. The reason why that match was booked is because Vince McMahon wants to give Ryback that big WrestleMania moment, probably shell-shocking Mark Henry in front of 80,000 people at MetLife Stadium. After Sunday's WrestleMania 29 pay-per-view goes off the air, the WWE will stream a WrestleMania post-show live on the WWE website and their app and other online applications. As well as the pre-show, the WWE has plans for that, big plans for their 1-hour WrestleMania pre-show this year. The plan is to make it very interactive with the WWE Universe as sort of a test run for how things go for the WWE Network when that is launched. That's just a piece of news I found lying around. I figured I'd let you guys know about that. Monday Night's Raw episode averaged 4.31 million viewers and scored a 3.12 cable TV rating. The show did 4.03 million viewers in the first hour, 4.48 million in the second, and 4.4 million in the third hour. Monday's go-home show was booked to be heavy promo-wise since the show right before WrestleMania, the WWE is actually concerned about a lot of guys getting hurt before WrestleMania, so that's why they booked a promo-heavy show. You guys know my opinion on what happened on Monday Night Raw this week. If you haven't checked out my Monday Night Raw review, check that out. You can click on the link in the description down below. News on The Undertaker and CM Punk. Now, while The Undertaker and CM Punk closed the show on Monday's Go Home Raw, word is that their match at WrestleMania 29 is scheduled to take place around the halfway point of the pay-per-view. That leads me into the rumored match order. Now, this is the big piece of news I got for you guys. The rumored match order and the time slots each match will be given. This is according to Figure4WrestlingOnline.com. Here are the scripted times for WrestleMania 29, not counting entrances. Chris Jericho vs. Fandango will go on first and has been given 10 minutes. Kane and Daniel Bryan vs. Dolph Ziggler and Big E has been given 12 to 15 minutes, and that will go on second. Third, we have Ryback versus Mark Henry, and that's been given 12 minutes. The Shield versus Randy Orton, Big Show, and Sheamus has been given 15 minutes. That's going to go on fourth. CM Punk versus The Undertaker has been given 20 minutes. That's going to go on fifth. Jack Swagger versus Alberto Del Rio has been given 15 minutes. That's going to go on sixth. Triple H versus Brock Lesnar is going to go on seventh. That's been given 20 to 30 minutes. And then obviously you have The Rock versus John Cena has been given 25 to 30 minutes. Waste of a performance by P. Diddy. That's been given 8 minutes. WWE Hall of Famers coming out to wave to the fans have been given 7 minutes. The show opener and the national anthem has been given 7 minutes. And other assorted segments throughout the show has been given 10 minutes. Now, I got a problem with this. Right off the bat, I'm going to let you know. CM Punk versus The Undertaker only has 20 minutes. That should have at least 30 minutes. And should be placed higher in the card. There's no way you're going to have people interested in Jack Swagger versus Alberto Del Rio following CM Punk versus The Undertaker. The crowd is going to be so worn out from that match that they're not even going to care who's in the ring. And you're going to have your World Championship match between two guys nobody cares about right now following Punk and The Undertaker? Horrible. John Cena versus The Rock obviously going to get 30 minutes. You got Triple H versus Brock Lesnar getting 20 to 30 minutes. You got to take away some from P. Diddy. You don't need to see him for 8 minutes. You got to give Chris Jericho versus Fandango more than 10 minutes. You got to give the Shield versus the Randy Orton, Big Show, and Sheamus more than 15 minutes. All this actually equals 3 hours, so I doubt all the in-ring entrances are going to equal up to an hour. You got to give more time to those matches that I just mentioned. Now, the match placement for WrestleMania is one of the most crucial parts of the show. If you don't have a 4-hour show that flows seamlessly, the WWE is going to be in for a very rough night. They made the mistakes in regards to match placement every year for the last 5 years. Most notably, WrestleMania 25, when The Undertaker and HBK had their classic, and that was placed in the middle of the card, and every match after that was completely dead. They rectified that mistake the next year when HBK and The Undertaker fought last in the main event, but the second match at WrestleMania 26 was much inferior compared to the first one. The order I gave you guys looks to be the order of the show, which I'm surprised this information was actually leaked. I don't know where it came from, but it was leaked anyway. It's always possible things are going to change between now and then. I'm also surprised to see Jack Swagger and Del Rio so high up on the card, like I said, following The Undertaker and Punk. That's not a good thing. Which makes me wonder, though, if that match is so high up on the card, is a possible Dolph Ziggler cash-in planned for the show on Sunday? The one thing I'm not looking forward to, like I already said, P. Diddy performing. At least I know when to take my bathroom break or a beer run, one or the other. The original plan for the 6-man tag match between Randy Orton, Sheamus, and Big Show versus The Shield was that Randy Orton, Sheamus, and Big Show were to defeat The Shield. But those plans have been reportedly changed. This is probably having to do with Randy Orton's heel turn. That is very imminent. It's probably going to happen after the match. If those plans were changed, I'm positive the WWE creative is working around Orton's heel turn. I know I mentioned a possible Cena heel turn with him being revealed as the leader of The Shield. But what if WWE creative doesn't go with that and Orton is revealed after the 6-man tag to be working with The Shield? Obviously, I think Cena and The Shield, a collaboration between the two would be massive. But Orton would work well with The Shield as well. But if they don't turn Cena heel, which I'm sure they won't because the WWE is scared, I would not mind seeing Randy Orton with The Shield. And finally, guys, there is talk in the past week of adding AJ Lee and Caitlyn to the WWE Tag Team title match at WrestleMania 29 and putting all the titles on the line. If they go with the change, it would be AJ, Dolph, and Big E versus Caitlyn, Kane, and Daniel Bryan. It's always nice to see AJ, but I don't want to see this happen. Just keep it 2-on-2. There's no need to add the women and completely ruin the match. Let Ziggler and Bryan do their thing and steal the show at WrestleMania because they definitely deserve it. Well, that is your news and rumors, guys. I'm bringing it to you early. You got to watch my video tomorrow to find out why I'm doing everything this week a little bit early. I'm not going to be around this weekend, so make sure you tune into that video. It's going to be my featured video all weekend long, so make sure you tune into that. If you guys enjoyed this early news and rumors this week, hit that like button, show your support. I love all you guys. Let me know what you think about the WrestleMania set. Let me know what you think about that picture. Let me know what you think about the match order and the time given to each match. Let me know what you guys think about this event. I want to hear from you guys. Even though I'll be away, I'll still be commenting and replying back and forth to you guys. So let me know what you guys think. I'm out, and I'll talk to you all next week, guys. Take care. Peace.